My name is Opiuo. That's my stage name. My real name is Oscar. And if I don't say it with an American accent when I'm here, people think my name's Austin. I grew up in New Zealand. I've lived in Australia for the last 7 or 8 years. I grew up around a lot of music, being around parties more than anything. There's always people around playing bands and stuff like that, so I had access to drum kits when I was 2 years old. The parties in the backyards kind of more exposed me to the culture of music as opposed to music. New Zealand has lots of roots kind of culture like reggae and stuff like that, which I didn't really do for a long time. I did lots of drum and bass and breaks. When I started slowing down my sound and writing the more mid-tempo-y sort of stuff, I hadn't heard anything like that, so I was really nervous to play it for people. And music was always for me just a hobby. It was never a, I'm going to be a musician one day. I was kind of just writing it. I didn't really have this particular dream. I wanted to do music just to keep me entertained and have fun. I was opening, a DJ set with 1 or 2 of my own tracks because I only had a few then, and people were responding more to that music than the rest of my set, and I was kind of a little bit confused why that was because it was really different music. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of too much genre classification, to be honest. Everything from what genre do you do to how do you do things or why do you do things. I mean, there's answers to everything, but there shouldn't ever be a start and stop point or a reason to not do it, I mean, maybe that's why I stumbled into what I do, because I wasn't trying to do anything particular. I was just fucking around, and something happened. You open that up and you stick your bass patch, so you might want like a really gnarly bass. That one there's a rev bass, so you can really get some sort of power that you close that, and then it comes out of there and you put a little microphone up to it and record it, and it's probably the best piece of studio kit we've got. This also makes the hi-hat sound. Somewhere along the lines I've played a trance festival, and I've played a more the dubstep angle festival and jam bands and stuff, and I've kind of somehow fit into all that sort of thing. So that's, for me, maybe the difference between a certain genre and the music I do. I don't like to put it into I'm making a dubstep song today or I'm making a glitch hop song today, because that just restricts everything. And I don't know how my brain works. I don't know why I make the music I make. I just got a gift and could do music and could understand what I wanted to do and put it into a form, and then people enjoy it. And I like making people dance. I taught every single person in the venue how to dance like a unicorn as well, so there's like thing going on. And at the end of the night, we'll all be having fun. It wasn't until I put my first EP out just for free on the internet, and it got a really good response because people were, that's when I started finding out about other music, because people sort of were sending me things like, you'd go together well with this or whatever. And I think the internet has given everyone the power to label it how they want, which is a good thing, because then you can be like, this is the sort of shit that I like, and it's kind of nice just to know that it's music or not, or whether you like it or not, it doesn't really matter. I'm all up for people naming my shit whatever they want. I'm super appreciative of everything everyone's ever done for me, and I hope they keep doing it, and I just want to keep making music that I like and that I hope people like as well. It's funny, over the last few years when I started to realise that maybe I can do this and this is what I'm going to do, I just always had these dreams of touring America or supporting this act, or my last thing that I had to tick off the list was touring America in a tour bus. You kind of go through this zone where each city is its own thing and you remember some things, you completely forget others. I could tell you 5 stories and then 2 hours later have a new 5 and forget those other 5. There's been some funny shit happen on this tour already. Sitting outside a club waiting to play, and someone wanting to open the bays to the bus and just going along pressing the buttons in the front, trying to figure out what the fuck the button was for the bay, the things that open up, and pressing the button that exploded the urine catchment all over the road, like completely fucking everywhere. And